Hello and welcome to this Durumu the Forgotten Throne of Thunder fight. For this fight, you'll have to kill some ads on the platform and then Durumu will appear. First thing we'll talk about is what he puts on the tanks throughout the fight, which is some debuffs. He'll cast an ability called Hard Stare on the tank, which will just do an increased damage attack, and it will put a Serious Wounds and Arterial Cut on the tank. The Serious Wounds just reduces their healing taken by 10% per stack. And then the wounds do 40,000 damage per second until they're at full health, so you'll definitely want to keep on top of the tanks. And the tanks will want to switch when their Serious Wounds gets about 3 to 4 stacks. Alright, this next main part of the fight are these light beams. These light beams will appear on 3 random players. And you can see that they're kind of split into cones. The blue and red light beams will follow around the player that they are targeting, but the green moves by itself. And what you want to do, there you can see the blue person, the guy who is controlling the blue cone. You have to run around the circle to try and reveal one of the fog beasts. There, the green one is just getting into view, and we killed him. People who stand in the cone, they share damage taken, so you'll kind of want to follow the cones around and kill the fog beasts. The next ability, Lingering Gaze, he just targets a random player, shoots a ball that will make a purple puddle. You just want to run to the outside of the raid because these puddles last for the entire fight. So if you get Lingering Gaze, run way to the outside, is what we did. The next thing, Life Drain, that he is doing on a player. Life Drain is an ability that will kill the player, but you just want to have people step in front of the player being life drained to disrupt the focus. Alright, this is probably the most important part of the fight, all this purple stuff. The boss will randomly, well, he'll cast it about midway through the fight. And what you want to do is stand kind of off to the side of the front of the boss. And because if you stand in front of the boss, you will immediately die from this ability called Disintegration Beam. And what you have to do is kind of what I'm doing is going around the maze in the room. And you don't want to stand in that purple area, or you want to avoid it as much as possible. So you just gotta kind of follow the maze around and just hurry and get out of the purple stuff when it first appears. And definitely don't stand in front of the boss because it will kill you. And that he also has multiple eyes, like this Force of Will. It will knock back any player that when Force of Will finish casting and you stand in that cone, it will knock you back and stun you, so it's just good to get out of that. Alright, now we can see those color things starting to appear. It targets 3 random players. and there's the cones. So the blue cone already revealed their beast, and you can see once the beast is revealed, you want to attack it immediately. And when you're running around, it's best to run around in the middle of the circle. Well, the middle, kind of the middle circle, if you don't want to go on the outside or all the way on the inside. You can see the red person running around trying to find their beast. And there we go, once all the fog beasts are killed, you just get back on the boss. The two main abilities are those light beams and when he makes the purple maze on the floor. That's by far the most important part of the fight, and it'll definitely have a couple tries to get used to it. But once you figure out how to do the maze properly, it's not too bad. Hopefully this helped with your fight, and thank you for watching. Good luck.